Greetings, my science fair people. I am so excited. We are all excited at Bush Middle School to see your amazing science fair projects. I'm making this video for those of you who are presenting remotely through Flipgrid. I've had several questions. Some students aren't sure, so I just wanted to kind of walk you through the process in this video. All right, so first things first, you're presenting at home. Okay, so the students who are coming into the building are going to have teachers walking around asking questions and scoring every student. Now, my friends at home, you don't have the advantage of having a teacher there to ask you the questions, but all of the questions are posted, and we're going to leave it up to you, amazing young scientists to be, to go through and answer those questions as if a teacher was there. So as you're answering the questions, try to tell as much as you possibly can, because we're not going to be able to ask you things like, well, what happened next? Or what did you mean when you said whatever it is you just said? Okay? So let's go through the process of how we upload our video and what those questions are that we need to answer as we're presenting our video. So I'm over here, I'm in our Science Fair Google Classroom, and I'm under classwork. And I'm going to go down. Well, we can find the link to Flipgrid. It's posted in several places here. It's posted in our Science Fair project. It's also posted just in this Flipgrid link for remote presentations. And here you'll see a list of questions. And these are questions that you want to answer in great detail as you're doing your video. So we have, what is your research question? What did your hypothesis predict would happen? What materials did you use? And so forth. So you want to make sure you answer each one of these in as much detail as you can, because it's a science fair. Teachers are going to watch these videos, and we are going to score your presentation just as if you were presenting in the building with us. Now, those questions that you're going to answer aren't just random questions. They're based off of a scoring rubric. And if you saw what I just did there, I opened up Science Fair Project and I went to Science Fair Rubric. And the rubric shows all of the criteria on what you're going to be scored on. It also shows what questions the teachers are going to be asking you. Now, again, you're presenting at home, so you're not going to have a teacher. We're not doing it through Zoom. You're going to record your own video on your own time. And as you can see, we have some of those same questions. In fact, they're the exact same questions. What do you want to find out? What problem will you solve? What do you think will happen? All of those questions will be repeated, both in the rubric and also during your presentation. So if you're going in to present your Flipgrid, you'll see those questions there. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the Flipgrid link, and that's going to take you to Flipgrid. Now, for those of you who don't know what Flipgrid is, it's kind of like the school teaching version of YouTube. It allows students to post videos and teachers to post videos within a classroom. So here we are. We've landed on the Virtual Science Fair Flipgrid page. Now, once you record your video and upload it, teachers will be able to look at it and score your video. Remember, you're going to want to get this done by 1:30 the day of the science fair. Now, how do you record your video? Well, friends, Flipgrid's pretty cool. They make it really easy. There's a spot up here for you to push record a response. There's a spot here. And just in case you get lost, there's another spot here. So basically, when you click that little button, and unfortunately, I can't do the next step with you because it will ruin my video. When you click this next step, you're going to see a little window. And when you push record, it's going to start recording whatever you say. And you have multiple takes. You don't have to keep the video if you mess up somewhere and you want to start over. That's totally cool. Now, my suggestion is this is not you sitting in front of the camera and answering each one of these questions, okay? We want to see your project. So that means you're going to have your camera or your Chromebook kind of far back, right? And that way, and you might have to adjust your camera. Yep. And so now I could have my display board right next to me as I'm presenting, and I could answer those questions, and I could kind of do a show and tell of my project as I answer those questions. And that's the expectation your teachers have for you. Be sure to answer each and every one of those questions with as much detail as you possibly can. And we all can't wait to see your amazing science fair projects. Good luck.